come to the University of Central Missouri and look what they did to retrofit their buildings. Ask them how many people got jobs out of it. Ask them about the new training programs that came out of it. Ask them what they have learned about using energy more efficiently that will help America to come back. That's a big part of building a future of shared opportunities, and it's right here on your campus. You should feel very, very proud of it.
We got started as we were listening to President Obama's initiative to create a lot of green jobs for the country to help combat the recession we're dealing with. We got excited from an education perspective, trying to help folks move into that space, and through the course of time realized that we needed to work more closely with the community and the employers specifically to make sure that the graduates were transitioning into gainful employment.
Retrofit Exchange, it came about as I'm a displaced home builder, just like millions of others, just like myself. Our industry evaporated. And I was fortunate because I had a technology that I used to manage my business. And I was able to take that technology and repurpose it in order to create a technology platform that would allow us to use energy improvement mortgages as construction to perm financing, and working in conjunction with the University of Central Missouri School of Graduate Studies, we put together a program called an Energy Improvement Design Build Process. And that allows us to let the construction professionals that know how to manage jobs and put them to work using energy professionals. What we've done is we've taken the traditional role of what an architect or an engineer or a home designer may be using, and we've taken that role and filled it with a certified home energy rater or a building performance analyst, and we've put together to approach this from a team, a home energy action team, if you will.
When the economic crisis hit in 2008, the only two colleges in the whole country that were working on this that decided to stay the course and not delay were a little college called Lee College in Houston, Texas, and the University of Central Missouri. You said, I don't think I will wait. I think we still should be creating the future.
We started with scratch, looking at 2 reports and identifying barriers on why the residential retrofit industry wasn't working. And when we accomplished that by writing a white paper in January of 2010, we discovered that there were missing occupational roles within the residential energy efficiency sector. And so we went about creating those missing occupational roles.
Construction industry is in a shortage of work. You know, there's a little bit of a problem with the economy. I think it was in the papers. We have experienced average of 20 to 40% unemployment over the last 2 years. We're seeing a little bit of a flattening in that, but we haven't seen the resurgence that we'd like to see. What we found when we partnered up with this consortium group of NERI, the Retrofit Exchange, the University of Central Missouri, is that they have developed and found the keystone in the arch, the last component that we need to put the retrofit industry on the map.
What are we to make of a world where there is so much good, where you can be out here in the middle of the heartland of America, and because of the internet and other technologies know just as much about how most efficiently to produce and consume energy as anybody on earth?
Look, President Clinton is right on the money. Okay, this industry, this emerging industry, needs something to tie everybody in together. The industry stakeholders, they absolutely need to support the industry so that they can feed their downlines, and that the consumers and the homeowners will have a consistent value in the marketplace that will create the desire to get more retrofits, and they'll understand what home energy equity is and how it can be used in business, and how we can take that and fortify an industry and create more jobs. But most importantly, the National Energy Retrofit Institute is a consortium of all of these industry stakeholders.
I believe that changing the way we produce and consume energy is the single most significant thing we could do to put America back to work again, to create new jobs, to create new businesses, to create new technologies, to bring manufacturing back to America, to get us going again.
We heard other people talking about the American dream and the loss of the American dream. I really feel like the residential market, housing market drives an economy. It drove the economy after the Second World War all the way up until the most recent collapse. So the first thing is get the economy clicking again.
The mortgage business needs a shot in the arm to put people back to work, to go initiating mortgages and that sort of thing.
In terms of energy equity, I mean, how do you measure it? You know, it's a return on investment, right? So the return on investment every single year is the gift that keeps on giving.
We became involved because we saw a few years ago that the residential construction business had been so damaged by the economy financing that we repurposed our organization to do weatherization work. We see this as an opportunity to send the message across the country that other contractors can do the same thing. I mean, it's a way of reestablishing the workforce in the construction industry.
With NERI, we're actually part of a larger picture, and we can actually work with energy professionals who deal with ResNet, with BPI, energy raters, energy auditors, on helping people get their homes more energy efficient and helping them get energy mortgages, and using private capital to build a sustainable industry.
If you don't think we're all in this together, we are toast.
And what it really boiled down to was people want to do this. People want to work. Contractors want to go to work. Labor wants to go to work. But the back office, the business of business, did not know how to engage in this new industry. They're still in shock. So what we're hoping to do is provide the guidance, the shepherdship, the leadership to give them the knowledge, to train the trainer, to go out here and attack this economic situation, this distressed housing environment, and put people back to work.
People look around America for a place that refused to just retreat into a shell and kept looking for a way to move into the future. They're going to stumble right onto you because of what you did on this energy issue. And you will always look like, to those of us who care about this energy thing, the little engine that could.
I hereby confer upon you the degree, Doctor of Humane Letters, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining.